first.
Am I jumping the gun, Baldric, or are the words, "I have a cunning plan," marching with ill-deserved confidence in the direction of this conversation?
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Advertisements started for 90 seconds.
It's cold outside, there's no kind of atmosphere. I'm all alone, more or less. Let me fly far away from here. Far, far, far in the sun, sun, sun.
Adverts have ended.
It's cold outside, there's no kind of atmosphere. I'm all alone, more or less. Let me fly far away from here. Far, far, far in the sun, sun, sun.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome on in. Good to see ya. Hello. Hope everyone's doing okay. Yeah, sorry, I had to restart the stream. I was tweaking with the settings slightly and forgot yesterday, and I forgot to reset something. So now it's a bit. It should be a bit better. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I've got much better bit rate now. Much smoother. Hey, Rico. Hi, Cyber. Hi, Trucker. Hi, Jester. Hi, Don. Hi, Dwarf. And hi, Kaz. Welcome on in, everybody. There we go. I can seize everybody. Oh, Mr. Giggle, welcome on in. Yeah, we were trying one. We tried one more time, and we're much more successful this time. Nope. Should good for me. Biggie just went to bed. It was the only other one. Was the only other one on? Was he? There we go. We'll put you in the good clone, ready for the mission, just in case. Whereas you're looking for them. I can't troll you like he does me. Right. Three tries, no luck. Sorry, buddy. You're out of points? I can't imagine you're out of points. Hey, Kevin. Right, I was fiddling. One of the things I was fiddling with last night was the Twitch alerts for on Lumia stream. So hopefully you may not get a hello in Kick or YouTube, but you should. If somebody follows or subs, there should be a shout out. So we'll have to see. Right, I'm holding off on using the shield. Oh, I should be using the shield.
That's the sound that I'm wanting.
Definitely should use that.
Yes, indeed.
Hello, Zelatro. Welcome on in. Hello, Alchemist. Good to see everybody here. Right, so the plan is to get on to Singularity. Hello, Chrissy. How you doing, buddy? Everybody's coming. This is one of the few times I'm at home and skipping karate on a Wednesday. Oh. Any particular reason? Not got anybody drop you off again, or is it something totally different? Stoffel hasn't turned up yet. Sorry, just sort the admin side of things out over there. Does stop feeling good. Oh, I hope you feel a bit better soon, mate. It always sucks. Stoffel is always fashionably late. So, Stoffel is neither early nor late. He arrives precisely when he should. I'm starting in the morning to get my office truly set up for me to stream in a quiet place. Excellent. So we'll hopefully see some more Trucker on stream, and hear more Trucker on stream, because that's always good. Hello, Big R. Welcome on in. Claim reward. Currently Ratty and Null with a healer. Nice. I got called out in Rambo's stream earlier. I was like, Sniper, when are you streaming in Null? I was like, if I get Eve Partner, I will do a stream from Null. How about that? Gonna be a few weeks as I need to actually build the walls. Fair enough. That's probably useful. Walls tend to have that effect. Rat-a-tat-tat. It should be alright. I'm only specific orders, and Warframe is going to be the death of me. I haven't even picked up Warframe. I installed Warframe. I haven't even. I logged in to take those screenshots that I put in the Discord, and that's it. That's all I've done. I've done nothing else for it. You should join us at some point when Cyber gets a moment, then we'll just go out and tag a mission and kill everything. That's true. Shit, I'm playing a lot of Battlefield at the moment. I'm very much enjoying getting back into Battlefield. A bit of a blast from the past. I occasionally log into Helldivers as well. Just make sure I'm getting and do a mission, a mission or two there to make sure I'm part of the tracks. to get the war bonds. I don't know if not being like you get the war bonds anyway, whether regardless of whether you participate in any sort of mission or tool or not, but I figure that you need to do at least one, otherwise you won't get anything. Alright, the Welder's wife is about to turn up in a minute. Stream Heart. I like a Stream Heart. That sounds good fun. As long as it's damp proof, actually, you could probably get away with not having to worry about insulation or heating too much, because your computer will keep the place bloody warm because it kicks out a decent amount of heat. My gaming laptop used to kick out enough heat to heat the living room. This new tower kicks out so much heat that I have to have the fan on me to even things out a little bit. Hey, Mr. Bossman. True, you live in Arizona. Okay, that's fair enough. You want to keep... You're insulating it to keep the heat out, not the other way around. Free heat during the coming winter months. That is true. Although Arizona, that just means it's just less. As far as I understand, it's just less hot than it was before. It's still bloody hot. It's just slightly less hot. Right. I think we've only got 5 of these to do on this character, and then we're up to the end of the track. I'm not sure if we're going to see another shuttle, or we're going straight into the Squall at this point. No, it's the Squall. Go and grab the MTU and start hauling ours over to the Squall so we can cut down that time. He's firing rockets at us, so we don't need to worry about tracking too much. No worries. Only for a few months and they get to 2, 3 or 3s of snow. That's kind of cool. UK is always terrible for snow. Just doesn't happen. Right, I'm going this. I'll go this way. I'll go this way today. Alright, track looks like that now. We're on 780 points. So 120 points to go to get to the current end of the track. But we do know that it expands in just under a week. Now, think here. Mr. Giggle's been here.
Warp drive active.
We might have to not do marbles any longer. We're going to plan on carrying multi-streaming. At the moment, we might have to give up marbles. Because marbles can only read one chat at a time. It can't read multiple. Now, if I want to be fair with giveaways, I may have to even things out slightly. Well, we have just come across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Class 2 biocybernetic sites. And a couple of Class 1s. Yeah, it's fine. In 30 minutes, I'm at 169 million in loot and salvage. Nice. There's one other person in the system, and I don't know where they are. But I've just descanned and they're not here, so that's a good start. I know what system you're near. Wonder why. So does Mr. Giggle? I just saw him in local. A minute or two ago. You're doing level 4s. That's fair enough. Yeah, I just kind of want to get this event track done and dusted. This will be the first time I've done the event track on this character. I've always done them on Sniper with a Y, but Sniper with an I, this will be the first time he's actually ever done an event track. Alright man, I'm gonna keep lurking and keep ranting. You fly safe. I tried watching some of the CSM candidate interviews today when I was working, and I'm like, I don't really want to vote for anybody right now. Admittedly, I only got part of the way through the first stream, so it wasn't crazy numbers. Two cat neuters on at the same time. That's a little vicious. Young Puke 2. Yes, I heard about Young Puke 2. I do need to look at them a little bit more closely. Some that aligns with me. At this rate, we don't even need to leave the system or complete the event. How do you vote? So there'll be an announcement, I'm sure, because the voting hasn't opened yet. I don't think it opens in... It's a little bit longer before the voting opens. But But yeah, there'll probably be a link. Every registered account can vote. That does mean that people with multiple accounts get multiple votes. Mags, I think you literally have just by being a streamer. Well, not being a streamer. That's wrong. By being and having an account, you will be able to vote. My apologies. Just by having an account, you should have no problems in voting. It'll probably, I would say that it will be on the login screen. It'll be on the launcher. I reckon it'll be here. Yes, that is true. You do need to be Omega. That's a fair shout. It's to stop vote rigging.
Advertisements started for 90 seconds.
So it's to stop people making loads of accounts just for voting and swinging their votes in their favour.
Jeez, mate, what do you want to do tonight?
There he is.
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
The Pinky and the Brain.
Time to get that part-time job, Kaz. Hello, Stoffel.
Ray, when someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes!
Dwarf, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Looks extremely kind of you. Also, to be fair though, I have seen some. I was watching some of the candidates, and I am thinking, oh my god. I'm not going to tell you which ones, but I am. They did. Some of them did make me think, like seriously. I'm sure you're a very nice person, but
Adverts have ended.
Scary. I feel sorry for a CCP having to sit in a room with some of these people and listen to them talk. That's fair enough. I forgot, at least one went out of their way to demonstrate that they weren't a very nice person. Yeah, well. Enough said about that. These only get 15 minutes of soapbox time each. Ooh, hello. That means there's a hype train. Thank you very much, everybody. I think my hype train settings might be a bit low. I mean, took one Prime sub, and I got hype train. That may not be what I was anticipating. I mean, you can set it on easy. You can set the hype train difficulty, so it's either easier or harder to get hype trains Like, if you're a really big channel, all it takes is a couple of people to sub at the same time, and you're into a hype train if it's set on easy mode. So I can see why the settings are there. But that's like one. Must be the... yeah, it's possible. I have to check settings in a wee second. So I get shit for watching Twitch from my boss, but he just ordered himself a 5K Lenovo Legion gaming laptop for work. Yes, right. Exactly. Not one rule for one rule for others, people. One rule for everybody. That's how you get people on your side. Do the same as them. Or be willing to show that you're willing to do the same as them. Bang a turn. That's right. We're well inside. Well, we're inside that. We're inside the circle. That's fine. There he is. Go get him. Speed. Where's max speed? I can get 900. I can get to 928 meters per second with the micro warp drive. It's only a Tech 2 as well. A Tech 2 micro warp drive as well. It's nothing overly special. Must have got bored of Pokemon Go. We should just got Switch, and then you could actually play proper Pokemon rather than just Pokemon Go. This booster lasts for 15 more minutes. He also doesn't have like the right implants to make the most of it. This guy's just like got 167 left on him. Oop, might want that. Ooh, that was a nice explosion. I haven't seen one of those go up like that in a while. A Kronos Deathglow Remnant skin. Nice. That one's closest. I was, to be honest, on Tuesday I was at work and I quickly logged on because I wanted to say hi to Moo. So I left the house on Tuesday and I went, right, Joe's travelling, so I don't need to put his stream on. Let's put Lazy Moofield's stream on. Let's put Boogar's stream on. And I put a couple of others on. And I wanted to see... It's always good fun to see who you're then watching when you get back. I find. I think that's always quite fun. It's like a fun little game of working out exactly who you're gonna be watching by the time you get back. Yeah, exactly. Chinese weird sort of Chinese whispers, but not actually. And I need my headphones on, but with the volumes turned down low. I'm all putting the wrong thing there. That was going to be slightly frustrating. And the headphones are plugged in, so they're charging, so they don't lose power. So everyone counts as having the volume on, so I count as a viewer on everybody's channel. Best I can do from inside the office. Although I did, like I said, I did find out that I can actually watch Twitch on my work computer, so I might be able to have people on in the background in the future and on a hidden window, and just have my headphones in. That might be a plan. We started 13 kilometers out. That's a bit risk. That's a bit nasty. Save the cap. Got any cap boosters in the channel? Resistance booster, Webfire, anti-drain, damage, anti-drain cap booster. 77 days. What kind of thing expires? Resistance booster? Armor resistances, that doesn't really count. Energy turret. Anti-drain cap, energy warfare resistance. Anti-disrupt weapon disruptor. I mean, I can use one of these. I just know that these ones run out, so it's always worth. There you go. Let's give the resistance booster a bit of a bump, a cap booster. Should allow me to keep the shield repper on for the entire cycles. They're not allowed headphones at work anymore. Ouch. Because of everybody listening to what they shouldn't be listening to. We did, at one point we did away with headphones for one of the jobs that I had. Because it wasn't public facing, but like people were having phone calls and just doing phone calls while they were doing their job, and it was leading to distractions and stuff. So we compromised and managed to get music from one of the radio stations piped through. Apparently it's unprofessional. Depends on what your job is, I suppose. As to how actually unprofessional it is. If it has very little effect on your ability to do the job, then it's not really unprofessional. Like if someone's going to be talking to you quite frequently, then yes, I can probably see why it would be unprofessional. Do you answer phones? In your back office job? I can imagine that being like no. I would agree with no headphones if you were meant to be like answering phones or answering calls or stuff like that. Otherwise, it shouldn't make a lot of difference. Hello, Hedgehog. Welcome on in. Yes, but they come through on my phone as I don't have a handset. Oh, okay. Well, first thing I would be like, well, give me a handset. I'm not answering work calls on my personal phone. So tough. I'm getting like 5 calls a day. Still, I wouldn't be using my personal device, even if there was an application for that. I would refuse to take calls until they provided me with a device. If nothing else, it's more charging time on your phone because you have to charge your phone more often because you're using power. So therefore, you're increasing the wear and tear on your device. And you shouldn't, and unless work are compensating you for that device, then you shouldn't have to bear the brunt of that cost. And a good manager wouldn't ask people to do that either. Well, therein, I think, lies the problem. Right, come on, shoot all these ventures. How track is looking good. Do. Uh-oh, everyone's here. We're all right. We're fine. Our time to kill is pretty short. Nice if it was a little shorter, but I'll take it on a tune that's only got 24 million skill points. I'd say this is relatively decent performance. Right, there we go. Let's go back to orbiting that. 405 cybernetic neural lattices. This tune has 6 mil SP. Okay, even a bit less than mine. But the Mac, well, oh, there you go. I'm not sure if there was much left we could chuck on it, skills wise. Well, we could go level 5 on things like motion prediction, rapid firing, sharpshooter, gunnery. The autocannon specialization could get an extra couple of levels to get surgical strike, trajectory analysis. Both could have an extra level on them. But that's more of a nicety than anything else. Next one is 0.32 AU array.
Drive
Still nothing amazing. Just not fully cap stable. No, it's true. Although I think with the booster, I've probably given myself a little bit more chance of being cap stable. Yeah, it's cap stable with the booster running. And just occasionally, even having the auto-targeting running fully, it still works out as being cap stable. But that is with a level Tetramon Cap Booster 3 running. So that's probably... Oh, I walked to a site. I walked to a class 1. Silly me.
Warp drive active.
Not getting in there with this ship. I just saw Biocybernetic and just clicked on the one that was closest. As it turned out, that's not what I should be looking at. I should be looking at if it was the right type or not.
Warp drive active.
840, 2 more to go, and then we've finished the track. Then I think what I'll do is I might do some scanning with this clone. Go out, find some more scanning sites. As that seems to be the best way to earn loot in this event. Zoom out a bit, watch it from afar. Hope everyone's doing okay though. Hope everyone's Wednesday went alright. We are over the hump. We've achieved what we needed to achieve. The worst of the week, those who do 9 to 5s, are behind us. We are getting closer to the week. We are getting closer to the weekend. That means we're also getting closer to Eve London. That's only a week. That's only now a week and a half away. On the 1st of November. We're also getting closer to Catalyst launching. Tomorrow is Singularity Test. I'm hoping to get on a little earlier tomorrow, so we can catch some of it on stream. That will be pretty cool. Have you seen the new ship that's info that's on Hyperlinks? No, I haven't. The only ship info I've seen was literally the stuff that we were talking about yesterday. A Varga that's only 1 bill. What's the catch? There's usually a catch. Hyperlinks Space. Have they mined the code? Is that what it is? Yeah, I mean the Varga itself is. I think they're sending a hull to get rid of it, but it looks too good to be true. And if something is too good to be true, it usually is. Well, that's a very nice and basic looking site, isn't it? Oh, bloody hell. Talk about making sure that you use your all that website design has really gone in hand, come in handy, hasn't it? Oh, it's literally got 2 rigs and nothing else. That's the entirety of it. That's it. I mean, but the hull is what, 1.4 mil, 1.3, 1.4. So it's not that cheap. How much are the rigs on that? It's not that cheap. Not really. Dieter is a bill for the hull. They've come down in price. They've come down in price a lot. Pretty sure I bought my Vigo for like 1.4. Yeah, I know that's a Mar prices, but still. Always pay to pay it. Fortunately, got to pay a little bit more money out here. That's my shield.
Ads started for 90 seconds.
Thank you. Do you reckon that's just a lot of people trying to sell them off? Flooding the market with them. Because of that. Just gonna hit the reload button on that. I reckon if the price tanked after they got kicked, after Marauders got kicked out of ESSs, then that's because a lot of people put them on the market to sell them. Because they were basically no longer using that ship for anything. They basically turn around and, well, if I can't got, the only reason I use Vigo is for ESSs, and I can't use it in ESSs any longer. I might as well not have it at all.
Adverts have ended.
That would make sense. I can't remember how much my Vigo is, but it ain't cheap. That I know. My Marauders aren't cheap. That's my propensity of putting an A-grade micro warp drive on it, usually. Or an X-type micro warp. You run Contempos fit? I don't think I've seen Contempos fit. There we go. Right, we're at Orthrus now. There he is. And then we've got one more site to do after this. And then track is done for now. I prefer Pally. I like the fact that I don't have to worry about ammo in my Pally fit. Like, and if I want to take the really hefty stuff, I can, but I don't have to. There we go. But then everyone's slightly different, so that's the point, isn't it? One ship doesn't fit all. Like I'll go into people's streams after raiding and go, oh, you know, I was running level 4s in Nikki Tursas and all this type of stuff, or I was doing events in Nikki Tursa, and they'll look at me and they'll be like, really? Isn't that a bit fragile? I'm like, seriously? It's like the tankiest, one of the tankiest fucking ships I've ever flown. How can you call it fragile? Look at the wrong chat. Yeah, need to look at the oral chat, not just the one chat. I was able to run your Murky Balls fit on your main, but my poor alt needs way more training. He can run it, just doesn't have enough damage cap use. Okay. Interesting. That's also the fit that works really well in Firestorms as well. You can use that same fit in Firestorms. The dual repper. Alright, still got nothing interesting. Still got nothing. And you notice that the explosions are nicer. Is it me, or they've just upped the explosion graphics? Fitted Viagra for 1.3. Repeated cannons. Heavy status grappler. And energy Nosferatu. That's because they've got. Really? Okay.
Warp drive active.
Next time you fly one, I'm going to redeem a name and ship and you call it Fragile. Nice. I think that was Steve. Steve Haven. He said, isn't it a bit fragile for that? I'm like, what? But far be it for me to question someone who's been playing Eve for like half my lifespan. So you got a part-time job there, Mr. Kaz? Go out and get a job. Go and do some work. Even if it's just pushing shopping carts around the local supermarket or stacking shelves. It's just that extra little bit of cash. Steve's been playing for Eve for like 5 years. Okay. So, still like twice as long as me, technically. Not half my age, but twice as long as me. But then saying that, Joe Lost's been playing Eve, he says like 15, 16 years. And he's like, you know, he was learning stuff the other day. That stuff that we in chat have been discussing like many a times. So it's like, okay, that's interesting. Chaos was talking him through hacking the other day, and rule of 6. So it just goes to show, if you've not done a lot of that content, it's nothing to say that you just don't know. I have a character since 2013. But there is essentially a 9-year gap in that. So I wouldn't necessarily call it... I've definitely not been playing it consistently for that entire time. And that's definitely one of the reasons why I keep playing this game, because there's just a lot to learn. There's a lot to keep you coming back for more. Everyone wins Eve at some point. Well, I definitely... Well, the reason I quit was definitely not a positive one, but I wasn't gaming at all at that point. Right, shuttle. Come on, 2 more ventures. I have a 2016 tune and still play. That's kind of cool. How did the rest of your stream go last night, Dark? Hope everything was smooth and clean and ran well. There we go, 20 to go, 880. Good? Yeah, cool. About 300 points for finish to track my second character, but find the motivation to do it lacking. Well, it's only 10 of these sites, isn't it? I suppose. Ooh, cap nudity. It is also worth bearing in mind that your cap is recharging its fastest at 25%. Right, come on, we're nearly there. 339 and out 600. Pick up the last of these ventures. Hit the relay button on that now. Open up the cargo hold, see what we've got. Only cybernetic lattice so far. Sometimes you get boosters from those crates. Stop the shield, Repper. Shuttles don't shoot back. Come on. There he is. It's definitely not the worst event I did. There was one event where I couldn't be bothered to finish the track. I was like, I'm not going to do this. It's an absolute nightmare. I've got no interest in it. Like, the rewards are poor. I don't really care about for not finishing it. Sometimes it just be like that. Another drink. Right, get into the final bits now. The Authoress is going to turn up fairly soon. The little mini boss before the big boss. Here he comes. Alright, the Authoress is down. It definitely hasn't got the fit that I usually use for an Authoress. One Mecha Battle would definitely not be able to take my Authoress fit down. I've never been able to complete the last 2 sites. You should be using this ship, mate. You refitted it with you won't be able to, you can still use class 2 small guns, can't you? We worked that one out the other. Somebody mentioned that one the other day. Not entirely sure that this fit is tech. Well, probably not, because that's probably no. That was not Omega. That one's not Omega. That one is. So you'd have to use a different afterburner, but that's the least of your problems. Yeah, you could use this entire ship. You can use this and yeah, you could use this Mecha Battle as well. If you could pull the money together for it. There we go. There's the Plex. Yay! Was that all? Wrong button. Yeah, let's put for this ship in chat, and it will run the sites for you. Short of the afterburner, you'd have to change, but the afterburner is like the literal, the least important module on the ship. I even got a tractor beam, which you won't even need, but let's go. Hi Zeph. I haven't been in E for years, but I was watching your stream tonight. Man, the music video got me. All my tunes from 2004. I left the game a while ago and tried to come back about a year ago. It didn't stick. That said, I've been around. I was in the first ever PvP tournament. Nice. I still have all the ridiculous old supers, and believe it or not, I still own my second Nyx ever built in the game. Wow. Correct. Well, that's very cool. Well, welcome on into the stream. Hope, you know, the game isn't going anywhere. You can always pick up from where you left off. Kaz, you can use Tech 2 guns. You can use Tech 2 guns. Autocannon 2s are not Omega limited. It does not require you to have an Omega account to use the Tech 2s. Yeah, so this is the classic Eve music soundtrack. I'm playing it basically through the media player. My tune can't use them, you don't have skills. Well, okay. Shouldn't take too long to train into them. After you've got plenty of skill points from the event for the track. Or the month. You done the track for it?
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
It is the original soundtracks, yeah. So basically, I did have them on SoundCloud, and then I just chose to download them instead. And then play them through the computer. So yes, we've got basically that's just playing on repeat in the background. Right, so he's done. He has done the track. We're going to go and see if we can't scan some some hacking sites down. Oh, Bertella. Clyde lost a thorax to a Bertellus. Oof. Oh, it's only 91 mil, so nothing crazy. 83.9. Cap boosters. Yeah, that's a choice. Dual rep. Kinetic and thermal armor hardener, reactive armor hardener, cap boosters, micro warp. Okay, it's not the bit I would have gone for, but that's just me. I found that Thrasher Fleet issue that didn't, for whatever reason, that Erst fit for the Thrasher didn't work for me. I don't know why. I really struggled to last the entire site in a passive fit. It just didn't want to hold shields, and you have to shoot everything really quickly. But for whatever reason, I wasn't able to lock and shoot stuff fast enough, and was losing and had to keep running away basically because I couldn't continue the fight. So, from my experience, that fit doesn't work. But again, that's just a me thing. That may necessarily not. That might be slightly different for you. Your experience may vary.
Warp drive active.
There we go. Let's start the old scanning. Let's see if we can find some sites. Well, that's a wormhole. We don't care about wormholes. We're going to scan it down for the 5 dailies, but it's not really our biggest concern right now. There we go. Let's target you. Go up to 4. Analyze. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Obviously, it wasn't shooting stuff fast enough. Maybe I need something that's a bit more idiot-proof. Oh, one of them. Crimson Harvest data site. Excellent. I want one of these.
Drive active.
Where can I find one of these in the market? How much will the tri-pilot scan acquisition array set me back? Hey, Joe! Hi, Zeph. Well, thank you for the follow, buddy. That's very kind of you. Did I watch the CSM interview? I've watched some. I've watched, like, bits and pieces. I have to say that I've not I've definitely not seen them all. Oh, come on. Where are you? There. Oh. Oh, there.
Advertisement
do need to look at-
started for 90 seconds.
And I do need to watch them more. Are we going? Or are we bouncing? We're bouncing. Are we going or are we bouncing? We're bouncing. Everybody's bouncing. There we go. Feel like watching Red Dwarf game. That's fair enough. Lurking got you tapped up? No worries, Joe. Thank you very much for the like, though. Lucky makes. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, that's why. I clicked on the wrong one. That's why it didn't work. 2, 2, 1. Oh, that's my 1. Hello. There it is. Wow. Well, that one's difficult. Medium micro jump drive blueprint? Fair enough. Five, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh no, not where I thought it was. 3, 2, 2, 1. There. No. 2, 1, 2.
Adverts have ended.
Ah, there it is. So here. There. Give me. Thank you. Oh, another Sangarine. Another one of those bloody stupid Sangarine thingies up there. Play reward. I don't think that's my biggest issue. Yes, because I really want to build a tractor, being a tractor MT. I want to build an MTU that just does bodies and not anything else. Oh, that's a wormhole. Boring.
Warp drive active.
If you want to try the those Erst was having fun with the Tristans in the Tech ones, so that might be a shout.
Warp drive active.
We've got a Pyrolancia DP3 dose 1, which is the cheapest one. Some of those Overseer vials again. Process decryptors, etc., etc. Thank you, Stoffel. So yeah, we're going to try that singularity test tomorrow. Oh, I know that is. It's the man, the myth, the legend. It's Moonwolf. Oh wait, no, it's Rambo. Hello, Mr. Rambo. How you doing? Good stream earlier. How are the girls? Settling in, I hope. Very tired. The life of a full-time content creator, huh?
Warp drive active.
To be fair, I found editing and putting videos on YouTube very tedious when I first started doing that. So I don't blame you. Right, we're gonna worry about that relic site for a second. Girls are still full of beans? Of course. Children really very often are. One. Oh, it's a harder one. Giggity. You're being mean. There you are. Found every nasty node along the way. Hello, Faisal. Sorry, updated overlay. Ooh, hello. Annie. It's an Amy raid. Hello, Amy.
Amy Omi raided with 86 viewers.
Thank you very much. That's a very healthy raid. How did you get on? Did you get your first solo PvP kill? That's the most important thing. I have to ask that question. Hello, Caroline. Lord Haku has come. Seriously, there we go. Found you. Hi, baby shark. Do. Sammy, did you get your first solo PvP kill? I need to know. Range. There you are. Roll of 6. Thank you very much for the raid, though. I hope you're doing okay. let's carry on scanning down the relic site. Over there. Scan. We are live currently on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. I don't know. Fancy. Crumbling Blood Raiders relic site. Let's go and have a look.
Warp drive active.
Everyone's gone quiet. Did I say something wrong? Welcome in, Ami Raiders, and Ami, how are you doing? Hope you're doing alright. It's good to see everybody here. Thank you very much for raiding in. I am Sniper Chris. I do a lot of PvE content and hopefully help out new players play the game that we all love to play. Because without new people, this game will die on its arse. So we all need to do something. Green. I had to take a work call as my food arrived. I had to take a work call as my food arrived, but I'm back for more double entendre now. And then Chris found out his sound was off. Talking. Level. Okay, we're all good. Thank you very much for the follow. Jin Haku. Welcome. Thank you very much. Oh, there it is. That was nice and easy. It's a good job too, because this is just a standard site. This is not an event site, and the loot is yeah. Hello, Azza. I've been playing for E15 and it's not been dying for longer. True, but we do need new people. A game needs to attract new people. That's definitely fair to say. You can't survive on the same people over and over again. Well, we were supposed to be doing event site, but I found a standard relic site along the way, so we just took a bit of a detour and went and did that. One, wrench. 3, 2, 1, exit. Forward. I got back from eVegas and the stuff CCP, Swift, and Trash Pound dropped was really exciting. Ooh. Well, we were just talking about. I'm going to EVE London on week Saturday, so that's cool. That's good fun. Looking forward to that. That would be my first EVE event of our. So I'll be very interested to see what that feels like.
Warp drive active.
Wow. That's a lot of stacking. Also, I need a ADFU undocked little logo for my stream, Mr. Rambo. Do you have one available? So that would be nice if you do. There's a fair old number of cosmic signatures in here, so.
Warp drive active.
Thank you. You're going to E-Fan Fest in Iceland next year. I already got tickets, and last one this year was amazing. I probably can't go to FanFest. I'd love to, but I probably can't. My wife is disabled and requires 2 sticks to walk. And I got a little boy, so unfortunately, I can probably make it, like I say, I can make it away for a day to London, which is like, I live in London. But flying out to Iceland is probably a bit too much right now. Well, I see Mr. Rambo at London. That's cool. Iceland, I saw they had mosquitoes. They are now no longer a good place. Oh dear. Global warming for you. Mosquitoes in Iceland. Rogue Drone asteroid. Not really what we're looking for. Well, maybe that dude caught all three while he was there. Well, one of the reasons we went to Iceland is we were trying to get pregnant at the time, and it was when Zika virus was out. And Zika virus was quite nasty for ladies because it could be transferred to your children. So we picked that destination because it was a non-destination. That was way before I was a streamer. I was streaming full time. It was great. I really enjoyed going to holiday to Iceland. Would definitely go again, but it'll have to be. The only way I could probably talk my wife into it is if we went over the length of the event, like when the event was on, and then for those 2 days in the middle, I did that, and you know. More kids? No. No.
Warp drive.
Dude, we're in our 40s. It's not going to happen. Quick Fox, welcome on in. Good to see ya. Oh, another Tetramon network node. Off we go. Well, that's nice. They're in a pretty little line. That's very civilized. I'm going to go to FanFest 27. Okay. Well, I'll be definitely tuning in for it. I'll be looking for the background, but traveling, probably not. Unlikely. It's one of the reasons I didn't go for CSM as well, because I know CSM, they like to get people to travel out there, and I'm like, yeah, I can't really do that. Nice. Found you. I only spent 1,700 at FanFest there last year. Oh. Ow. I mean, I'm glad I don't drink, but wow. I know Iceland is expensive, having been there, but that is eye-wateringly expensive. I'll take that. Thanks very much. Oh, I found it. Cool. Skinner component. The auction was fun. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I definitely would like to go, but practically it's going to be very difficult for me. Is all. I don't know why I clicked on that twice. Seriously. That's just going to be it. I can write pig's ear out of this. Come on, get on with it. Glad they're not difficult.
Warp drive active.
One of the cool guys in court was saying it's over 10 euros a pint these days. Yeah, sounds about right. Most of what Iceland uses has to be imported because short of a few bits and pieces that are cooled by hot springs and stuff like that, or warmed by hot springs, they can't really grow much. So yeah, a lot of it has to be imported. And it. Come on, get off there. Get off. Get off. That's better. In the middle. There he is. Hey, Wombat! Welcome on in. Good evening. Good to see ya. How's the challenge going? So Wombat is doing an Iron Man challenge currently, or it was, last time I checked. Might be false advertising now. Right, we've done that, we've done that, we've done that. Let's go and see what's going on with this one. Back to 2 and give it a scan. I'll do Eve London next year as well, couldn't this year as the wife is working that weekend. Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh. Well, here's a data site. It's a good start. It's still running the challenge, almost 10 months now. Nice. We've kind of put the Barbaroga construction on the back burner for a second, as we were getting rolled in the. We're not getting rolled. They were rolling the sites for us to stop us using them, which is a bit harsh. So, yeah, kind of going on a little bit of a. Put it on a little bit of a back burner for now to see if we can't pick it up again in the near future. Yes, we'll be checking the test server out as well. I'm hoping to start the stream there. Potentially. That's one. Fine. I think that's everything. Blood Raider data site, Rogue Drone asteroid. Don't need to scan those down. Three, 2, node, 1, claim, 1, shield, 2, 1, exit. Lovely. Yeah. Next. Two, 1, tool, 1. No, that's gonna be it. 4, 3, 1, 1. 3, 2, 1. There he is. Found you. Decryptors. Itchy ear. Itchy ear. Itchy head. My ear's back there. That's my head. 2, 1, 2. No, 2, 3. That's going up. Something over here. No. Just one of them. We don't like them. Ugh. Seriously? Where are you hiding? In that corner. Ah. I went straight past you. Ooh! I got a ligature. Not as good as a Zaguma, but a ligature blueprint is still better than nothing. Right, so nothing else in here. Let's go and check one of the adjacent systems.
Active.
I don't need the rewards. We are done on... both our characters have done the track as it stands right now. Don't forget, it will get a little bit longer yet. Yay! Well done, cats. Good job. And we'll go that way.
Warp drive active.
Got some skins, got some data cores, load of decryptors. Tarvum. Assume that's due to something particularly interesting. Offers unique traits for a Tarvum in Zaza. Whilst the Society of Conscious Thought will pay for any delivered to their stations. I don't know if I've got any SOCT stations anywhere near me. Well, there's only 2 scannables in here,
Active.
so I'll have to see what they bring. By the way, today is International Wombat Day. That's amazing. Is it actually, or is it just something you've made up? Because it'd be quite cool if it was. It is actually International Wombat Day. Well, happy International You Day. May your poops be cuboid. Well, this looks like it's up our street. Is there an International Badger Day? Can I redeem a heavy German accent? I don't know, can you?
Warp drive active.
Why do you want to redeem a heavy German accent? daysoftheyear.com/days Wombat Day. I'm sure there's got... I'd love to think there's a Honey Badger Day. National Badger Day. Shadowlessness evermore. That's alright. Hang around, get some drops. Well, we'll do some giveaways in a little bit, so you might win some money out of there if you fancy it. But it does look like we might have to find something other than marbles to do, because Marbles doesn't like multi-streaming. You're here somewhere. There you are.
Ads started for 90 seconds.
It was on the 6th. National Badger Day was on the 6th. 6th of October is National Badger Day. International Sniper Day would be... yeah, it's a little bit worrying. Warning. The government would like to remind the public that tomorrow is International Sniper Day. It is highly recommended that you dodge between all buildings when out and about. Do not jump up. Do not make your movements predictable, and stay safe. Ideally, avoid any large, tall buildings. Thank you, Mantastic, for the follow. It's very kind. 4, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, in the corner. Oh,
Adverts have ended.
Thank you, Brian. There he is. Got you. Doctrine of the Dead Limited. Oh, okay. Boo. There we go. Analyze. That should be that one as well. Zig and Zag. They were on the Big Breakfast Show. Anybody remember that? Americans don't need to respond to that question. Because you won't. I have to go to bed now. I wish you a nice remaining stream. Thank you very much, Mr. Wombat. It's extremely kind of you. And that's a standard local Blood Raider one, which we won't do. It's level 4, but I don't think we'll do it. Right. We have used up all of the uncovered sites in this system. Let's head on back. Let's find another one. As an Australian, I can clearly say what you're on about. So, in the UK, in the 90s, yeah, probably into the early 2000s, there used to be a breakfast show on Channel 4. In kind of, sort of, so like the 4th terrestrial channel. In kind of sort of like a protest of the sort of very vanilla, very correct breakfast shows that used to be on the other channels at the time. It was called The Big Breakfast, and there were 2 puppets on there called Zig and Zag, and they were in tracksuits, like shell suits, because that was very big in the 90s. And that's basically what they did. Oh, that's going back a few years, because I still remember that awful song they released. There we go. Not just me. Zig and Zag. Back when comedy duos were still important. It's like, no, there's no such... There's comedy duos have just disappeared in the last few years. The song. Oh my god, I forgot about the song. Like, you're requesting it on Rambo stream. Fantastic. That's what we like. He automatically vetoes the Stick song from Hey Dougie. Now, I've got no chance of I gotta try and catch him out. Otherwise, I've got no chance of making it into the playlist because he hates that song. No, Princess Han, you're here. Fine. In your Astero. It's all yours. I'm not as precious to try and pinch people's stuff. I'm more interested in the loot right now anyway. I'm not doing it for the event. I'm doing it for the hacking. Yeah, just right when his kiddo is streaming on Saturday. Yes. I'll try and get it. I'll try and get it onto the. I'll try to get it on there when she's not playing. Ooh, damage distraction shuttle. My brain is like must pinch the loot, but no, he's got it. Is he going for it? Or has he not realised it's even there? Oh, he's going for it. That's fine. We'll go that way. We are streaming across the internet. I am multi-streaming, thanks to Mr. Rambo, and suggesting a very useful site, which I've then also recommended onto a few other people as well. Multi by Meld was allowing us to stream on multiple channels with my particularly poor bandwidth. There we go. Start scan. One out there, a couple out here, and then the rest should be in the middle cluster. I found a haunted yard almost immediately. 4 AU, and I scanned it to 86.6%. I do like this shit. It is very good. Although I do want to fit it with one of those Trigvonian modules. Well, that's Tetramon Network, though. Found that.
Warp drive active.
Let's head out to that one. For AU of the nearest system to them. Go and analyze. Scan those three. Head in that direction. I just said go. Thank you. I followed on Kickbait and come through. My apologies. It might be a little bit delayed. They do sometimes. They do seem to be a little, maybe a little slow coming through. But thank you very much for the follow. Want to come get it near Jita though. Yeah, the tri-pilots look intriguing. How much are they going for though? That's the next question. Found you. Cerberus Deathglow skin? Bought it a while ago. Okay, fine. I looked it up on Spotify. It has not aged well. I like that. Here we go to this side. No. 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 It's not out there. There we go. $181 million in Cheetah. That's not bad. It's not bad. It'd be getting it to my character. That'll be a difficult one. Well, that's not bad. Found you. Unlimited Hamer Iron Metallic, 40 million. I'll take it. The most expensive thing we found so far. He says like a bottle of vinegar. That means he's got a whole lump of mother right in the middle of it. The Zig and Zag single from many, many years ago. Ooh, it's a hard one. That's what she said. Seriously? he's already buggered off and gone somewhere else. That's a level 1 site. That's a level whatnot. I think that's the only one that we need to scan down that's possibly going to be what we're looking for. Oh mate, that was epic today. We were just, somebody said, yeah, weird chain of conversation, but we ended up on Zig and Zag Channel 4's The Big Breakfast. Whoa, 32 AU. That's exactly what I was trying to choose. Not click on the analyze button. That's not helpful. 1 AU is much better. Crimson Harvest Network no site. Splitting Image Chicken Song. Is that the one? Oh, I can't. Stick a pineapple up your nose or something? I can't remember that. Is that the one? I can't remember the words for that. Deck chirp your nose, that's it. Thank you. Also, Mr. Rambo hates Lad Baby as well. So if you want to play many Lad Baby songs, hey, you bastards. Don't do that. I'll take it. Ooh, another ligature. Getting a few nice blueprints. Well, 1 or 2 nice blueprints. In the world of sausage-themed songs, there's better than Lad Baby, apparently. Are those ligatures profitable? I have no idea. No clue at all. I've got a couple of them now. They're not as good as Zagumas, so maybe not. Yay. Well, naff off. There we go, seeing it. Oh, that wasn't a rule of... That wasn't a rule of 6. That one is, though. 3 Crimson Gauntlet, shortcut key passes. Excellent. Okay, we're handy for later. Didn't spawn a shuttle. Claim a reward. How exciting. No, combat sites. Scoop drones. And head towards this one.
Warp drive active.
Well, yes. I mean, that's what it... high-tech data chips, high-tech scanners, high-tech manufacturing tools, data analyzer, relic analyzer. Yeah, I'll probably struggle. Well, yeah, we'll have to get hold of them relatively cheap. Well, true, Faisal. That is very true. All indie stuff is going to be really expensive if you don't get the parts for cheap. Which is why we were trying to... No. Which is why we were trying to get all the parts for the Barbarogers. So we can build the Barbarogers ourselves, and rather than having to buy the parts for it. Unsurprisingly. Oh, there. 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 Let's get a bit of a scan on. Uh-huh. 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 Cool, got it. Only a single site. No, it's combat. It's all over there, is it? Okay, fine. We'll scan over there then. Captain Aramis. Not enough profit in Barbarogers. I still wanted to make them rather than buy them, because I really like the ship. Here's a Tech 2. It's a good start. It's the right level for what we're looking for. Hmm. Two. Class 2 data sites is what you're looking for. Well, that's a Tetramon network road. Right there.
Active.
We are not alone.
Warp drive active.
There's somebody else in the stereo doing the sites as well. Exclamation mark play if you wish to get into the blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that. Exclamation mark play if you wish to get into the Marbles giveaway. Seriously. Be like that. We're gonna have ships, we've got skins, we've got monies. I'm afraid if you're on Kick or YouTube, you're gonna have to head to, and you want to enter, you're gonna have to head to Twitch, I'm afraid. I might have to lose the marbles in favour of something. Everybody's turned up at the same time. It's Desolate Site anyway. That's fine. Everyone turned up at the same planet to warp to it. Oh, we warped. Lovely. Seems those sites spawn more enemies depending on the players. Is that why you're coming back into in capsules? No answer. Exclamation mark play, get yourself in. Yeah, so we've confirmed that you can't type it in YouTube and Kick and get into the marbles. I'm afraid. It's a bit of a shame. Lubo Biden Primari. That's a hell of a name. Welcome on in. The team are working on something for it. Ah, okay. Interesting. We'll keep plugging away with it for now, and we'll see. We'll see what we can find. But yeah, multi-streaming going ahead and stuff like that. It'll be nice if it can keep track of multiple chats at the same time. Stadar, welcome on in. Voron Turkey, welcome to you. Razorn, are people in contact with their people? Roger that. Is that a new signature, or is that something I kind of scanned down and didn't know what it was? No, maybe that's probably a new signature. I know somebody who knows somebody. That's basically what you're saying. Got a decent amount of loot, not amazing. I'm still on the hunt for a consortium MTU. I think that'd be very cool. But we'll have to wait to see if that's a possibility or not. Exclamation mark play though, get yourselves into the marbles. Chips have got skins and they've got stuffs and things. It is level 2 actually. Andok Drotsha, thank you for the follow. What's the touch on site? It's gone. It's done. Somebody completed it while we were waiting. Looks like there's a little bit of competition around here. Right, what we'll do is we'll dock up at home and deactivate all of our bits and pieces. Jacob Keys Captain, thank you for the follow. We're steadily approaching 1,800 followers now. It's getting very close. Exclamation mark play if you wish to get into the marbles giveaway. Right, let's warp in. Drop off our 133 million pounds worth of bounty rewards. You're a poet and you didn't know it. That is very true. When it was exclamation mark spin, I used to try and find loads of things that were wrong with spin. And then it was raffle, and raffle didn't rhyme with anything. A raffle and waffle, that's about as much as you can manage. Now it's play, and play can rhyme with a bunch of stuff, so that's okay.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
Right, I don't want after this stuff can go over, can be into sort. Thank you very much. Awesome sauce, thank you very much. Nostari. Okay, what? Nasty, thank you for the follow. Okay. Yeah, so yes. Thank you very much. Right, I'm going to go and quick drink, and then when we're back, we are going to do this marbles. So let me move over to the marbles stream. Toyota Dodgera, Ken Park Jr., welcome on in. Exclamation mark play, get yourselves into the marbles giveaway. I will join as well. It's very snowy. That's my spooky marble noise. I've had that spooky marble noise from about season, I want to say season 16. We're now in season 63. So it's gone on quite a bit. Anyway, exclamation mark play to get into the marbles giveaway. We've got a bit of a snowy downhill track to find out, but I shall be right back with a new drink.
Adverts have ended.
And the adverts have ended. Perfect.
It's cold outside.
Good time. One, two. Perfect timing. That's the full version. Well done, Dwarf. Good luck, everybody. Right, we've got 60 seconds to get yourselves in. Exclamation mark play if you want to get into the marbles. It looks like it's a fairly simple downhill course. We've got a few speed ups, branching course. This one, you might want to watch out for falling off the sides of these little drops. That can happen. But there's some loops around here, and then you go into the drops with the Wing Chun spinners. Then you've got a big double spinner, and then it's the test tube finish, which can just upset people that are head to head, because it's not about landing in the area; it's actually about landing in the test tubes themselves. So if you don't find a hole, no goal. Go! Hi, Scotty. Welcome on in. Right, the world record is a minute, so this should be a fairly quick race, unless somebody in the world record managed to cheat their way through it. But Boogar has taken a very early lead. He is lowest in the funnel right now. Andok is last place, but last place is a winning prize place, so don't worry. I give out prizes for first place finisher, wins a spin on the wheel. 10th, 20th, and if there are that many finishes, 30th will all win 50 million in ISK, and last place will also win 50 million in ISK. Because I don't have any cerebral accelerators to give out right now. Virtually nearly everybody. Cyber has found and Chrissy have found the quick way down. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean you finish the race. Sorry. It's the speed ups and this little ramp. That's what catches people out. suppose if you're not lined up perfectly, you end up being chucked off the course. Right, Boogar is still out in the lead with Nasty in second. 1-800 has overtaken. Zalatra is there. Captain Aramis is also not too fine, and Hilatala is also there. Aberdingo's in the mix. My username is gone, but my Boogar is there. Can you find a hole before help does? Yes, he does. Boogar AU, congratulations. You win the spin on the wheel. I've exited somewhere along the line as well. I didn't land myself correctly. Nasty! You finished in 10th place. Your 50 million ISK in Richer as well. Toyota Dodge Era didn't even find the test tubes at the very far end. But Ando looks like they are going to finish in last place as well. All they need is to finish it. You should be fine. Got 30 seconds to find a test tube hole. And there you go. Race is over. Boogar cheating. Hey, I'm not last, but, you know, actually last is helpful. Right, so, Boogar AU, congratulations, you win and spin on the wheel. Nasty, I'm going to need an in-game name from you as well. Perfect, thank you very much. 20th place goes to the Mad Rambo. Congratulations, Mr. Rambo. You win 50 million ISK from me. And Andok, you are the last place finisher. You also win 50 million in ISK. Thank you for those of you who have put your in-game names into channel so far. I will get started with Mr. Scaramouche Bouja. Bouja. Scaramouche Bouja. Here comes the giveaway wheel. Still need to find the mask for that. Let's give it a spin. Exclamation mark IGN in chat for Mr. Boogar and Miss Andok. There we go, perfect. Andok, thank you. Rambo, I need yours. Otherwise, I'll defer it to 21st place. But Boogar, you've won yourself a Stratios. Congratulations. Not too shabby at all. I've only got the one. Yes, I've only got the one. There it is. Found it. What did I win? 50 million in ISK, Mr. Rambo. 50 mil in ISK. Right, let's swing back to... I definitely need that. Definitely need that Stream Deck. Let's get rid of the Marbles Mini. Okay, let's go both Boogar. 100 Stratios in Jita, 7-day contract. There you go. Send it back, somebody else rolled it on. Okie dokie. No worries. Fantastic. Right. Hang on. Let's change. Nastya. Thank you very much. Put that into the search. I'm pretty sure that's only going to come up with one person, as I was right. 50 million in ISK to you. We will find out who finished in 21st place because they are now the winner of 50 million in ISK. And Androck. That's you. I see. Yep. Give money 50 million in ISK. We're going to get another wheel set up for last play finishers, which is going to be an outfit because we kind of got a lot of clothes donated. So I'm going to, at some point, spend a lot of time putting those on the wheel. And we'll give those out. As prizes. So, yeah. Right, roll it on. The 21st place finisher, Alchemist. Nice. Alchemist 1206, you are in 21st place. That means you win 50 million in ISKs. There you go. And my funding of Alchemist's Eve race continues. He gets more from me than he does from missions. I swear. One day I'm gonna go back through all the contracts and work out how much I've donated to you in total. I reckon it's quite a bit. Right. That's that giveaway. We will have another one before the stream ends, so you got about an hour before the next one turns up. So plenty of time. But in the meantime, let's go and try and find some more sites and see if we can't find some more juicy loot somewhere along the line. We've got plenty of nearby space to explore, so we're not
Warp drive active.
overly concerned. There we go. Like Capsuleer Day 21 skin. One of the best Capsuleer Day skins I've seen in a while. Purple. The purple is very smexy.
Warp drive active.
Security set destination. Did I claim everything? Yeah, I don't need to. No, I didn't. Make sure. Well, I'm already at the end of the track for the month. That wasn't really particularly difficult, and I've now saved up over 3 million in skill points that I'm holding on to. With Catalyst in a month, and definitely some skills that I will want to learn fairly quickly.
Warp drive active.
I can see myself using them for that, so I'm going to start holding on to them a little bit more. Just found 2 class 2s. I just found 4 class 2s. In the system I'm in right now. You need to look harder. You're not looking hard enough. You're not looking in the right systems. That's a combat site, so that's not what we're looking for. This, on the other hand, might be a little bit more up our street. I'll go to 2 and give it a scan. Go have a bounce, give it a good one, Mr. Rambo. No problems at all. Have great time with the girls. Look after them, spoil them rotten. This is how we like. Yeah, this is how it should be. And we will see you when we see you. Thank you very much for being here. It's very kind. It's a local Blood Raider site, so that's fine. That's not what we are looking for today. Off we go. So don't forget, everybody, Singularity has got the Catalyst expansion test tomorrow for ourselves between 1700 and 1900 Eve time, which in UK terms is 6 to 8. 6 to 8? No. 8 to 10. Yeah. So if that's something that intrigues you, then definitely make sure you log on for that. I'm going to try and start the stream, I think, there. And see how we get on. We might then pivot to some home fronts, because Thursday's usual, it seems to be home front day at the moment. So we'll pivot to home fronts later after the Singularity shuts down, but we want to have a good nose around and see. That's what we were looking for. That's a Tetramon site. That's another data site. It's also Tech 2. Level 2. It's a good start. Well, that's scanning away in the background. No, not there. Ooh, wrench. Lovely. You like wrenches. And it's in one of these. There it is. First one. First time for... Oh, got high-tech manufacturing tools. Literally the thing that we were looking for... well, one of the few things that we were looking for that ligature. Which is rather interesting. That's a Crimson Harvest one. That's very interesting. We'll go and scan over here because I reckon that's got something nice in it. Meanwhile, let's hack our way in here. Something down there. It's alright. It's just a... It's a utility system. Another one. No, not that way. It's down here somewhere. There it is. Rule of 6. I closed that. Why did I close that? Okay, let's give it a hack. Oh, very easy. Right, down through here. Follow rule 6 where possible. Nothing there. 2. Ugh. Ugh. Anyway, I found it. More high-tech manufacturing stuff. Nice. Right, didn't get shot spawn. I've got one more cosmic signature to scan down. It's over here. Meanwhile, let's go to the Crimson Harvest Network. Oh.
Drive active.
Ow. Old Meanie. No, that's not us. That's a combat site. Fair enough. Cool, we found 3 sites in here. We found 3 hacking sites in here. I'll take that. First up. See, the Tetramon ones are on a nice long little line. Crimson Harvest ones are just like dumped wherever they please. Oh, that's probably a bit ambitious. It's got good range, not quite that good. That's gonna be it. Data cache. Wrench, thank you very much. Something over here, probably. Okay. Anything up here. In that corner. I'll go for. There we go. Next one. There goes the shuttle. Oh, I didn't click. That's fine. The first time I saw the shuttle appear, I was like, "Oh no!" And then I realised, like, it explodes itself. So you don't actually need to worry about it. Well, okay. That's better. Because I didn't bring a ship with any guns on it, so I can't blow up the shuttle. It wasn't a necessity anyway. Oh. Sorry, found it. We're the only ones in the system, so I'm going to leave the shuttle to last. You gotta hack the shuttle as well, you can't just pick up the contents. It does take some effort, and it's harder to hack than... like, standard sites. Okay, that's not where I... Retribution Iron Blood, 3.25 mil. Thank you very much. Claim reward. I need to... not I need any rewards at the moment. Next week, not this week. 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 3, 1. Found the red. That was quick. Extended Radiant Cerebral Accelerator. Nice. And some neural lattice. Right. That was that one. So off to the Tetramon network.
Warp drive active.
How are we getting on? 82 mil? Bad? Not bad? Still looking for that, Still looking for consortium tractor beams or consortium MTUs. That would definitely be a coup. Dun, 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 no. Excellent. Repair. There is. Oh. That was a load of rubbish. Next one. Thunder! There goes the shuttle. Thank you, Booger. I wonder how many times I wasn't paying attention and forgot the shuttle spawned in. And it spawned in, I just didn't bother checking for it. I reckon that's happened a couple of times this stream. Guardian Cold Iron Skin? Not amazing. Love that cartoon. So did I. They even had a plastic Thundercat sword as well. Seriously. There we go. Found you. More war clones. There was that in the Ghostbusters. That Transformers and the Ghostbusters cartoon. I used to watch all the time. I saw them the figurines as well, but I think at some point I was lucky enough to get the one Christmas birthday, I was lucky enough to get the sword. Ooh, that's a nice one. Seriously. There he is. Found it. Punisher Blood Raider skin, cybernetics, and a potent Radiance Cerebral Accelerator. I think I'm going to probably sell these Cerebral Accelerators in the hope that I'll get some decent money for them.
Adverts
I was less on
started for 90
Ghostbusters
seconds.
War and He-Man. Yeah, fair enough. transport it into a Mars and sell the boost these ones. Well, the potent, I mean, it's all right. It increases your 8 points by 8, but it only lasts a day. Where I've already got genius ones, and they last twice as long. Okay. Don't think anyone's been through in this system for a while. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 class 2s.
Drive active.
Anybody wants to know where that is? Let me know. Let me know in my channel, because I'll sort you out. All right, that's gonna be over there, back near the gate. There. The other site, the other unknown site in here was a wormhole, so we're not going to bother with that one.
Adverts have ended.
Yes, so we just found 12 class 2s in one system. So if anybody wants to know where that is, just let me know in my in-game channel. Exclamation mark IGC to join. I'll ping the destination in there for anybody. It's a data site, and it is a tech team. It's a good start. That is a Tetramon network node. That is what we are looking for.
Drive active.
We will go off and do that. I'll wait long enough. That's 12 biocyber sites is 360 points on the track. Rule of 6. Oh, go away. There you go. It's in here. There it is. AG Composite Molecular Condenser. First time I see something like that. So a new track tonight. I'm up to 450 on those two. Nice. My only other tune that hasn't done the track is nowhere near here. So I'll leave them for somebody else to worry about. Okay, well there. Wrench, found a wrench though. There he is. In the corner. More war clones. Okay, Dwarf, no worries, thank you very much. Yeah, you catch me tomorrow. Hopefully I'll try and start a little bit more closer to 9 than 9:30 on my time. So I want to catch a little bit more of Singularity. That's a weird start. I haven't seen a start like that in a while. Ooh. Just fall over every single possible. Right. We're done with the sites in here. Let's go to the next one.
Warp drive active.
I've got to sell some of this stuff as well. But we'll find a decent place to sell it. That's not a problem. At least with the cybernetic neural lattice and the wall clones and the overseer vials, they're all fixed prices. We know they're set at a certain price. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crimson gauntlets in this one. I don't have a random warp to site on this one, so we'll head that way. I'll watch the probes and do that scan. And here, head off in this right direction very quickly. Unstable wormhole's been found. That's not what we're looking for though. There's a couple of sites over here. We'll use the 4AU rule to scan them down. We'll also do this as a... There we go. One data site, one rogue drone infestation. Data site is what we're interested in. There's a Tetron network node.
Warp drive active.
Let's go and carry on scanning over there. Can't see that one. Again, we are the only one in the system, so I'm less concerned. I've just accidentally cloaked us as well. There's a Crimson Harvest network node as well. Awesome. Well, let's get nice and close to these guys. Scanning life forms. Lovely little life forms. Lovely little life forms. Where are you? Haven't watched that movie in ages. E.T. Oh, we got the shuttle. Yay! Very sporadic setup, this one. Not many rule of 6 pockets to try and follow on that one. Seriously? Wow. That was a very weird That was a very weird setup. Hacky hack hack hacky hack hack hack. No, not you. Oh. Found it. Ooh, a haunted citron gloss. Pretty sure the only reason it's in here is it's spooky sounding, so they put it in. Ah, shadowless. Rub one in. I see you. No, this was harder. Found it. All boosters. Right, that's those two done. Then we're off to the next one.
Warp drive active.
I've still got one more giveaway to do, which we will get started. Ooh, well, I hope to be drawing it and finished by 1. So, it should be coming up very soon. Very, very soon. Shuttle's design is in a capsule diplomatic shuttle. I don't think he's going to be scanning the same things as me. Two cosmic signatures in this one.
Warp drive active.
And then we've got one more system to check after this, and then we're done. I got a random spot in system somewhere to just go and sit. Rogadone asteroid and a cosmic signature. That signature is the one thing that we were going to want to check. I'm not overconfident of the. It is a data site. Good start. That down to. Should we try and drop it down to 0.5? See if we can't get a scan. Yay! Tetra 1 network node.
Warp drive active.
Right, got one more system after this is scan, and then we'll be heading back up the way we came. I'm just doing this for the loot now, I'm not doing it for anything else. So hoping to get something decent. Keep trying. Three, no, 2, 1, something there. Okay. Well. The black glass is proving itself very useful here. It is allowing us to take out a lot of targets that wouldn't be. Oh, yeah, found it. Pretty much the last place I could have checked, but or I had available to check. Another high-tech scanner. Another high-tech scanner. No. That's just a data cache. 3, 2. Data cache. Oh, found it. Oh, there you go. More data cores. No shot to spawn yet. Two, one, over there. No, three. Ooh, nasty. Two, evil. There you go, found it. Again, not much.
Warp drive active.
Nothing crazy. Got one small ancillary armor repair blueprint, which is like so cheap it's unreal. Some skill books, which none of us actually need. There is a few people in this system, so...
Warp drive active.
So we've just done a class 1 that was in here. But we're at the end of the track. There's no further systems. This is a dead end system. Well, it looks like they're both in the middle, so we should pick up both of them. We did. Not entirely sure on the location of that one, so we'll just try that one. Right, and that one's the other end. There's a data site. Scanned. Tetramon data network.
Warp drive active.
I'll go back out to 1. See what I can find. No sign of anybody else here. And that's an unstable wormhole. Awesome. Right, so I think that's the last site nearby that we can do. So we'll head back the way we came and see if we can't pick anything up that way. Anything that's recently spawned in. Found it. Oh, I got a men's Crimson Harvest jacket. How amazingly sexy. I'm sure I'll look spiffing in that, except my character's female, so that's entirely useless to me. I think the clothes should be unisex. I want to say this. I don't think there should be a men's and a women's. You should get the jacket, and it automatically picks either the male or the female model, depending on your character. I don't like the idea. It seems a bit weird to have 2 sets of clothes, to be honest. I will do, yes, that is true. I can put the jacket on the wheel. Where are you? There. Right, so nothing unremarkable about any of that. So let's try and head back up through the pipe and see if we can't find anything more interesting. Very generic type of stuff. A few more process decryptors, more filaments, more just boosters and other bits and pieces. So nothing crazy. In the future, clothes are smart clothes. Run for CSM on that platform. I was thinking about running for CSM this time around.
Warp drive active.
I would be running on a high sec platform, as in make high sec. No, I'm not gonna say it. I can't bring myself to say it. Improve people's lives in high sec. Just the idea of uttering those words just made me shiver. Nope, can't do it. Wait, there's a network. Did I miss a whole Crimson Harvest network node site on this one? Apparently I did. We don't talk politics here, but yes. No, I didn't. I scanned the gauntlet down and I didn't do it. Awesome. Bye. And remote location. I needed it. I needed a remote location in this site anyway. In this system anyway. And ooh, one. Oh, poo. Let's keep an eye on. I'm not saying it, guys. I'm not. No. Can't. Right, it's down in the corner. There we go. Found it. Oh, here. I want this one. Go back. Bleach bone matte unlimited? No, just limited. Not unlimited. No. Right, go to that one. Due to hacking inhibit. 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Oh, it's here. There. That was a rule of 6. That one. Oh god, that's even worse than the previous one. At least the shuttle spawned on this one. Claim reward. Not that I can do anything. I've already done the track. Right, this one's tougher. So maybe a little bit less frenetic through it. Oh, okay. Oh, I needed to use it. Right, Doctrine of the Dead Limited, Zealot's Sarum skin, Cerberus Deathglow Remnant skin, and 105 lattices. I'm betting they're kicking the teeth. Let's be honest.
Warp drive active.
I did a toggle button for I'm not sure. I'm still not sure whether I should get the large screen deck with all the buttons on it, or the newer one with the little twiddly dials, but it's got the smaller screen. I'm still not overly sure on which way around it should be. I'll sit cloaked on the gate for a second. Oh, that's quite good. Next one down on the next. 3 minutes on this one. Oh, it's very technical. Technicolor. Marbles Mini.
Advert
Exclamation
started
mark
for
play.
90 seconds.
Right, remote location it is. There's still a...
Warp drive active.
There's a signature here. That's workable. That's fine.
Warp drive active.
Found another wormhole. So I found how many skins? I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 skins in this run. Exclamation mark play, get yourself into the giveaway. I got chips, I got skins, I got stuffs.
Warp drive
2 cosmic signatures here. Double check that they're not what we think they are might be. They are 2 data sites. This could be rather useful. Well, that's very close. Why didn't that one get picked up with the scanner?
Adverts have ended.
Thank you, Brian. Shipwreck question. If I want something smaller than a paladin to do level 3 security missions as fast as possible, what would you recommend? Bloody hell. Level 3s are relatively simple in comparison to level 4s. I'm going to show favoritism and say Ecotursa, but
warp drive active.
you could do them you could easily do them in something like a Legion or a Zealot, I reckon, without any issues. Harvey, anyway? Yeah. Command ship. Yeah, hack. Yeah, hack should be able to handle it. So maybe a. Of course. So maybe take a sacrilege. Should be able to do them fine. Oh, we got the shuttle again. Right, we've got loads of rule of 3 here, so we'll make the most of it. Rule of 6, sorry, not rule of 3. There he is. Still nothing crazy. Ferrex, what you see in Kadari Space and Hull being on the same tier. Yeah, that should probably be about right. Get away with Zealot. Oh, found it. Small and cheap aren't the goal, just fast to finish. Yeah, that should be alright. Or I mean, hell, if you wanted to do something like that, you could go down. You could go Absolution or Damnation. Would work. No, that one. That is true. I suppose it does depend on whether you've got any distribution agents near you that you can easily pick one up. I suppose my argument would be if you could guarantee a burner mission, I do burners, because I reckon that's probably going to be one of the fun. A burner missions give you excellent LP, and the smaller ones take 5 minutes, if that. But you can't guarantee that a burner mission will turn up every single time that you need it to. So you get blockading there for 10 minutes, yeah. I want to die. 4 isolation votes and no spinal cords. Ah. If I was mean, I'd tell you to grow a backbone and stop moaning, but I think that might be a bit on the nose. Oh, I'm nearly full. Wow. Excuse me? Oh, you're looking for spinal cords. Lovely. Oh, it's in that corner anyway. There we go. Nothing amazing in that one. From ancient fish, you nuts, not from humans. Of course! How could I be so mistaken? I do have the Sanguinary Savant skin for the Damnation. That's reason enough in itself to choose the Damnation. Do you want to fit? I don't know which one I've got. I'll go and get it sorted. Hey, Unibrew. And let's sort by command chip. In-game channel. It's fully tested. No, that works. My ship's called the Fat Parrot. That's what the damnation looks like. It looks like a fat parrot. Oh dear. You lost your Thrasher. I struggled with that Thrasher fit. I will not lie. For whatever reason, it didn't like me. It was probably a personal it was probably a me issue rather than a fit issue. Because other people have said they found fine, so if other people have used it absolutely fine, like Stoffel and others, it must be a me thing rather than a fit thing.
It's cold outside, there's no kind of atmosphere. I'm all alone, more or less. Let me fly far away from here. Far, far, far in the sun.
Hello, Mr. Welsh boy. How you doing? Don't know why I had that accent in there for a second. Weird. How you doing, Mr. Welsh? How's things? Hope you're doing okay. Can't sleep. I can't get no sleep. I remember that song. It came up in conversation today with my wife, and I can't remember who sang it or whose song it was. And yes, I know you can go into the smart things and just sing it and go, what's this song? But I'm not doing that. Bit naff. Next. Maxi Jazz. Faithless. Ah. I have to write that down. Faithless. Cool. Not really my type of music, but it just came up in conversation today. And I was like, what was that? Who's that band? And she was like, I can't remember. But I remember the song. It's definitely more her kind of music than mine. If it doesn't have a bass guitar, generally I'm not really interested. That's not strictly true. Maybe a bit oversimplification. Found you. No shot spawn. We've actually filled our cargo hold with stuff. That's quite impressive, actually. Not gonna lie. And I put a cargo hold expander on this thing as well. 95% full. That's quite impressive. The song is Faithless Insomnia, right? We have finished the track on both of my main tunes. My nullsec tune needs a good kick up the track, good kick up the backside to get finished there. Exclamation mark play though, get yourself into the Marbles giveaway. We're going to have a quick scan and check of these last, I was going to say last two cosmic signatures. Last cosmic signature. There's only one left. Somebody else might be scanning stuff down. It's over there though. And then we're going to call it a night. We're going to go and race some marbles around track. Exclamation mark play! Get yourselves into the giveaway. You'll be there thereabouts. That's a good start. Amelish, thank you for the follow. We've got ships and skins to give away. It is a network data site. So after this one, we'll be done.
Warp drive active.
This is the one where I get the MTU and I can't fit it into the cargo hold because I've got too much stuff. In which case, sniper with an eye is coming out and taking. I'll jet can a bunch of stuff and then go pick it up someone else. Fortunately, it's in the home system, so I could get away with doing that. You probably have to bring. You wouldn't be able to go there in the mecha bowl. Probably have to, no, you'll be alright. I don't think the network nodes are gated. You can go there in anything. Go there in a Noctis. Pick it up that way. Yeah. 1. No. 3. 2, 1. No. Oh, go away. There it is. Found it. More molecular condensers. It looks like I'm going to have to do that anyway. Oh, you're just leaving this thing. It's fine. It's got plenty of room in it. Invite to Full Fleet. Yes, please. I said yes. Okay, there. We're in.
Warp drive active.
I can't get the things. What takes up all the room? Fireworks. It's fireworks to take up all the room. There goes the Mechabell. Never fear, the Mechabell is here. Right, what do we need to jet can? We've got a bunch of fireworks. What takes up a lot of room? That's literally it, I think. Yeah, that was literally it. Alright, you can stay there. Alright, now go to this one. That's cheeky. We will make sure we'll use the Mechabell for those bits and pieces. Covert Ops 5 feels like some waste, but I want it anyway. I will actually notice 10% scan strength though. Well, yeah, that's actually fairly strong. I tend to do level 5s in stuff that needs level 5 for the next level up. So like you need level 5 in, I don't know, small laser turrets to do specialized laser turrets. So I tend to do those because obvious reasons. But also if I'm flying the ship very often. Like, I will always fly... It's quite possible I will always fly an anathema to do hacking. So therefore, it's a useful skill for me to know because I'm going to utilize it a lot. I mean, that's how I justify it to myself, anyway. Okay. Found you. Right.
Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged. Warp drive active.
It's all going to end up
Engaged.
all the loot's going to end up on the back on the same character anyway, so we might as well just both dock up. Right, exclamation mark play. We are docking up right this second
Mission requested. Docking request accepted.
to stack everything. 272 million. And I still didn't get
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
I still didn't get either a tractor beam or an MTU. Very annoyed. Yeah, that's very cool. I guess they nerf the consortium drop rate when they nerf the sites. Well, possibly. Scan is basically the only moneymaker right now, so I'm fairly near. I can't decide if I inject skill points to level 5 or stay level 4. It depends on what else you want to learn as well. If, like, scanning is good money for you, then it'll be worth your time. It's a nice jacket. Bit Star Trek-y. It's a nice jacket. Right, exclamation mark play. Get yourself in. Let's switch over to the marbles. Hello, I'm here in marbles. I should be over here as well. There's 25 people in so far. You've got 60 seconds to get your thing. You've got a slightly transparent track, right? The ubiquitous slope into funnel start, followed by trident into funnel, followed by crossover, followed by with Wing Chun spinner, followed by slow spinner, followed by crossover with Wing Chun spinner, followed by bubbles. Another Wing Chun spinner into another bucket with shuriken spinners. Then more bubbles, another shuriken spinner, big spiral into Wing Chun spinners, through the cannons, into the square funnel with a cube in the bottom, slightly wedgy. That'll slow things up. More bubbles, spinny tube, concentric rings, big spinner, loop into the finish line. 10 seconds to go. Exclamation mark play if you wish to get in. 28 people in now. If you haven't got it now, it's probably too late. Oh my god, the race is going to start. It started. Okay. Whoever gets to the bottom, whoever's lowest down on the funnel is usually the first one out. Although if there's a straight up collision, one of the marbles slows down and then drops straight down. But that's usually a good sign. Okay, it looks like it's me with Voron, Stoffel, Nasty, Aberdingo, myself. There you go. Alchemist is high on the track this time around, although that put him in good stead last time. Voron 2K is currently in first place with Stoffel in second, Nasty in third, Aberdingo in fourth, Lego, and myself, Gilatara, Azza, Akakaz, Bugar trying to win a second time around. He navigates that very clearly and moves up into third place. Voron and Stoffel are neck and neck. No, Voron's moved ahead. Stoffel hit one of the bubbles by mistake. In fact, Stoffel's lost third place to Bugar. No, he hasn't. It's switched back. Voron is out in the head. He's heading to the Shurikens first. Stoffel's well, not far behind. Everybody else has been tucked up by the Wing Chun spinner there, but Boogar's out. Nasty's not too far behind, and Survival moving up the pack to start vying for the lead. Stoffel's stuck on the bobbles. Oh, Stoffel and bubbles. Stoffel bubble. Survival has moved around with his little extraterrestrial marble. Now Stoffel's clear. He's in third place with Boogar in fourth, Zalatra in fifth. Chrissy in 6th, Rastor in 7th, Amarish is there, Welsh Boy, Akikaz, Lou Boy, Nasty's still holding in there, myself, Killanova, Lego, Ken Parker,
Adverts
Cyberlink,
started for 90 seconds.
Gilatara, Alchemist, Aberdingo, and those adverts are very annoying. Should have muted them already. Voron Takei, though, is already out in the lead, but he is stuck on the cubes in the middle there. Head on over to Twitch, there's no mark. Head on over to Kick or YouTube, there's no adverts there. Voron 2K is out. Survival is now taking the lead for the first time. No, Voron 2K's got it back again. Zalatra is in there too. Stoffel's still holding on, trying to get second and first place. Welsh Delboy's moved up the back. Azza 689 is there, but it's basically who can get out of these concentric circles first. It does look like it's Voron 2K. There's the finish line. Congratulations, Voron 2K. You are the winner. You win the spin on the wheel. Now we're looking for 10th place finishers. And 10th place goes to Rastor. Rastor Nelamir. Rastorn Alamir? I don't know. Amarish, you over-exaggerated. You overextended yourself. You didn't land the loop-de-loop, unfortunately. And disappeared into the ether. Right, we're just looking for the last place finisher now. Looks like it's either going to be Kangaroo or Stadar. The ball of flame is coming. It's 17 seconds away, but it does look like... Oh, I don't even... Oh, no,
Adverts have
it's
ended.
Cam. 7th stakes all. I don't think that's the way it works. Voron 2K, congratulations. You win the spin on the wheel. Thank you for your IGN. Rastorm, thank you very much for your IGN. I can see you finished in 10th. 20th place goes to Cyberlink J. Cyberlink J, you're in 20th. And Kangaroo was the confirmed last place finisher. So if you finished in one of the other places bar from first, you win 50 million in ISK. So I need exclamation mark IGNs if you haven't done so already. I think I'm only waiting on Cyber. Everybody else is all done. Yep, cool. Right, Voron, you're up first because you won. Let's move on to the giveaway wheel and see what you're going to win. It's not the Stratios. That was the last one. Let's remove it from the wheel and give it another spin. There we go. I never win. Well, maybe when there's if there's an Eve partner stream, maybe you'll win then. We'll see. But it is a ship. Is it the Vigilant or is it a Mamba? It's sticking through. It's the Mamba. Congratulations. One Mamba contract coming right up. Voron 225. In Jita, there will be a Mamba waiting for you. You have a week to claim. Up to you how long it takes you to actually go and get it. That's entirely up to you. But you have a week to claim your Mamba, so if you're not logged on right this second, do not worry. You've got plenty of time. That has been a Slipo stream giveaway. Let's move back to EVE Online so you can see me do this. 1 week, Striper Streak Quiz Game. No costs involved. In Jita 4-4. There we are, one Mamba for you. Please enjoy that with my compliments. Let's get rid of the Marbles Mini. Cool. Right, I feel like I need to squeeze that over a bit. Because all the ship is actually hidden behind my overlay. There you go, that's better. No worries for all. Absolutely fine. Right, Kangaroo, Azir, and Rastor. You are the recipients of 15 million in ISK prize money. Rastor, there we go, give money. 15 mil in ISK. Because it is a Sniper Quiz stream giveaway. Congratulations. We also have Kangaroo. Do a search for that. There you go. Give money. 50 million in ISK for there. Sniper Cruise Stream giveaway. Congratulations. And finally, but definitely not least, Azure. I could probably right-click you from in-game, but it's there. 50 million in ISK. Sniper Cruise Stream giveaway. There we go, everybody. I feel like ship named Mamba should look a lot sleeker and sexier like that. Well, it's not as bad as a rattlesnake or a scorp. Yeah, it's not as bad as a rattlesnake. When you've named a ship a rattlesnake, but it looks like a scorpion. Oh, thank you, Zodiac. Good to see you too. Nice to have you in the channel. Every time you go, I never win, but you did win and you weren't here to claim it. So tough. Yeah. Oh well. Right. But thank you very much, everybody, for being here. It's been a fantastic stream. It really has. It's been a very wondrous stream. Thank you so much, everyone. We're going to go and raid out. Gonna find someone to raid. So thank you to everybody. Dwarf Bear, thank you very much for the sub. That was extremely kind of you. Amarish, Nasty, Jacob, Andok, Mantastic, Jin, and Zeph, thank you very much for the follows. Extremely kind. And Anomia for an 86-person raid is also extremely cool. Thank you very much, everybody that came in and hung out. I do greatly appreciate you guys being here. I really do. It is. I've been having some very good streams recently, and I can't argue that that's all down to you guys. So thank you very much. I'll be online a little bit longer, Zalatro, so you can always put it in. You can always put it in chat. I don't tend to finish up, and I've still got the dailies to do on one of my other characters anyway. So, who are we going to raid to? Darth's out, Endit's out, Khaleesi is there. Steve is out, Crashnaps is there. Who should we go for? Should we go raid it, end it? We haven't raided end it in a little while. Well, he hasn't been playing it in a little while, to be fair. Steve's back. I didn't even realise Steve had gone. Fair enough. Right, but we're going to raid end it. He's back too, playing. Oh, from TwitchCon. Okay, fine. But Endit hasn't been streaming even in a little while, so it's nice to see him back. So we'll go and raid out to Endit. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. I do really greatly appreciate it. Like I say, it's been some very good, nice, popular streams recently. So thank you very much, everybody that was lurking. You all deserve a big pat on the back. I shall be back again tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I will try and get on a little bit earlier so we can see Singularity rather than Tranquility. Well, obviously, when the test is over. Well, I don't know. We might be able to stay on Singularity for the entire night and just fart about with stuff. Depends on whether they leave the server up and running after the test. But either way, we'll see. But until tomorrow, please look after yourselves. Please fly safe. They said it'll be up through the weekend. I accidentally just mess around on Singularity all night. I can try and fly some Titans and stuff to see what it has. Oh, that sounds like fun. Right. So that's tomorrow. If you want to see me mess around with some stuff and fly some really crazy things, then come in and see. If not, I shall see you when I see you. Thank you very much, everybody. Look after yourselves. Good night.